Today we're going to do another part of the Minecraft D&D series where we take Minecraft mobs, turn them into Dungeons & Dragons characters, and we have a little bit of fun. So let's bring these illustrations to life. One of the most deadly and lethal classes in the Dungeons & Dragons universe is the Assassin class, known as a rogue. Experts in stealth and ambush techniques, these skilled and extremely tactile elites work in the shadows and make use of everything at their disposal, including the vulnerabilities of their foes. If you think these warriors are like any other, then you'll surely be underestimating them. For you see, rogues devote as much effort into mastering every single one of the skills they learn as they do to the variety of skills they have in their arsenal. Despite the fact most rogues have a reputation of being weak, they are in fact quite skillful in their arts, and would rather make one precise strike where the attack would hurt or do the most damage than have a long drawn out battle. Despite this, one skill of the rogue that has bewildered adventurers is an almost supernatural ability for avoiding danger. Every town has its fair share of rogues, and most do live up to the stereotype, making a living as assassins, con artists, or doing other criminal things to make a living, often working on their own as it is easier. Rogues have at times joined parties to complete their tasks, but only when it gives them an advantage. There are a few, however, who make an honest living as investigators or exterminators, a dangerous job as this often involves the hunting of dire rats that haunt the sewers. This rogue, however, is one who sways from honest to dishonest livings in order to survive. However, our rogue, who goes by the name of Phantos, one who wears a mask that covers her face to hide her real identity. The only thing confirmed is the race of this rogue is an undead. Rumour has it that she was fused with an undead creature, giving her bluish purple skin. This might explain the insane speed Phantos has, and is the main reason for this rumour. She is able to react faster than most adventurers, and even most beasts. Phantos' race is a closely kept secret, however, she is humanoid and can speak a wide range of languages. It is also unknown if her eyes glow green naturally, or if it's a spell on the mask to add fear and intimidation to her opponents. Being a rogue, Phantos is able to cast an invisibility spell, and hide in plain sight, as long as she remains calm and focused. However, due to the constant glow of her eyes, they can still be seen if you were to look long and hard enough. Despite this minor flaw in her spell, Phantos has learned to use this to her advantage in scaring the information out of those that she needs in order to complete her mission. With a bluish purple cape instead of the usual black robes, and an outfit that isn't quite distinctive of the rogue, she is definitely a foe not to be reckoned with. There are many races within the fast world, and one of the more stronger and unstoppable races in battle are the Orc, followers of the one-eyed god Grumish. The divine qualities of this god allowing the Orcs to have a toughness and tenacity that can't be matched. Orcs are also able to live above and below ground, meaning they are very adaptable to most environments. One of the more common traits of the Orc is a powerful build due to their large size that allows them to be able to carry heavy objects as well as have immense strength, far more than most races and beasts. With a bluish-green skin for most of the Orc tribes, there are those that have green skin and, in a few rare cases, even red skin. An upcoming Orc that started to become a legend is known as Wardozi, a hulk of a beast with the strength of 100 orcs. His most powerful attack is a sonic type of blast from slamming his hands together. The damage of this attack is far more powerful than most of the high-class arcane spells known throughout the realm. His skin is tougher and stronger than plate metal armour. This creature has only one difference from the other orcs. Most orcs fall into two categories: warriors or shamans. However, Wardozi is an exception to this rule and has mastered both of these skill sets. At the cost of losing his eyesight, his hearing became so attuned that he can detect the slightest sound of vibration in the air, a kind of sonic echolocation, to see everything around him. Although it took several years to master, Wardozi can now fight off an army of warriors attacking him with little to no effort at all. There are a few who are able to meet with this Orc and return unscathed, even amongst his own tribe. If a very specific ritual and greeting has not been done precisely, Wardozi will slay whoever it is without hesitation, making him feared amongst his own brethren. Despite this, he is the most loyal to the beliefs and teachings of Grumish. Over the years, many have tried to slay this super Orc, but not even poisoning his food has worked. Wardozi has evaded these attempts due to a heightened sense of smell fused with the powers of a shaman. Its nose can detect traces of magic and even the slightest hint of decay. This shamanic power has allowed him to become immune to fire, cold, and even have a resistance to lightning. Although the limits of this are unknown, a strong enough attack from lightning or arcane magics will have a devastating impact on his body, assuming one can get close enough to land such an attack. In the region of Valnor, there lives a race of creatures known as changelings. These creatures reside in the societies of many races, being undetected. Each of them has a supernatural ability to adopt any face that they like, as well as any form. The original form of this race is unknown to many in the world, but there are ancient scrolls that tell of a race of slime-like creatures that could take on the shape of anything they wished, given enough time and determination. The ability to change for some members of this race is to hide and use it as a disguise. Others may change to reveal an aspect of their soul. Due to this, changelings have been hired to assassinate or act as decoys for those in the upper echelons of society, from kings and queens to dukes and nobles. Of course, some changelings have used their powers to help those in the lower throes of society as well. It depends on the personality of the changeling in question. There have also been times when a group or community of changelings have all used the same face and persona to help or ensure the plans and work of their missions have been carried out and accomplished, no matter how many years it may take. Some personas have been passed down in families from member to member, allowing the younger generations to take advantage of the contacts and status established. One such changeling is Deex Yask. Perhaps a legend within the changeling race, Deex has become rumoured to be near immortal, as they are one of the first changelings, and although many believe that Deex was one of the first personas that came into being from ancient times, and is actually a member of a pure bloodline, leading the race from behind the scenes. In fact, the truth of the matter is that Deex was the first of the changeling species, and has what seems like an immortal lifespan. Deex can also change shape into other species that are not similar to a humanoid, a rare ability that the rest of his kind seem to be unable to perform. Well, the majority cannot do this, but there have been cases of a few who have discovered this ability, but they are rare and few between. These changelings often have longer lives and are more secretive, even towards other members of their own race. As changelings are able to take the shape of other races and change their voices, it's unknown just what the main purpose of Deex Yask is, as they have influenced and had thousands of identities over the years. Who knows, maybe your best friend or most trusted adventurer could be Deex, or maybe your most hated nemesis. I have to say, this is turning out to be one of the more fun series on the channel. Quite enjoying taking the Minecraft mobs and putting them in the Dungeons & Dragons universe. Which one was your favourite? Let me know in the comments below. I have to say, even though I do like the colours and the design of Wardozi Grul, our Warden as an orc, I quite like how Deex Yask, our slime as a changeling, came out. I think that was quite a nice simple design and it works rather well. If you enjoyed this video, why not smash the like button? If we can get to 2k subscribers, I will do a video special. If you enjoyed this video, why not check out the other ones in the series, which I'll put a link to on screen right about now. Anyway, stay safe everybody. I'll catch you next time.